Hey y'all, it's Sierra, aka Capricorn Moon Goddess, back with another video for you all. This is going to be another pick a card. So this is going to be long. Oh my gosh, pick a cards take so long. This is going to be about what will happen if you take this leap of faith. There may be something that you're being guided to do, some sort of risk you're being guided to take, and you might be confused about whether or not you should do it because it may be something that you feel like it's not a sure thing as far as what the result will be. So we're just going to look into the energy surrounding that. Now, you are going to want to use your own discernment and your own intuition and trust yourself with whatever decisions you make, okay? Do not use one tarot video to make a life-changing decision. Okay, listen to this responsibly. This is going to be mostly to confirm something you already know or already have felt. Okay, you just need like a little bit of motivation or something like that. So I don't know why I just started shuffling the cards. So we're going to do this based on picking a deck. So this is going to be deck number 1. I always go into this without explaining for people who've never watched a pick a card. So there's going to be 3 different decks you can choose from. Whichever deck is calling to you or whichever card is calling to you, that's why it's called pick a card. You will then be in that group. So for example, this is group 1, deck 1, pile 1. If you choose this one, then you will go to the timestamp in either the description box or the comment section that says group 1, and then you'll click on that hyperlink. That's going to take you to the reading for your group. Okay, so again, group number 1, pile number 1 is going to be this deck with the butterflies on it. It is smaller than the other decks as well, so if size matters to you, it's smaller. Okay, this is going to be group number 2, pile 2, this zebra print deck here. And this is going to be group 3. Okay, this deck with the sunflowers, the different seasons on here. It's winter is the snow, fall is the leaf, spring or summer is this sunflower, and then I guess this is spring. I don't know. But if you want to know what's on here, these are the seasons on here. They also have a couple zodiac signs. I don't know what they are. I think the M could be Scorpio, not sure. But if that helps you make your decision, okay. So this is group 3. This is group 2. And this is group 1. All right, once you have decided which group you are wanting to be in, feeling called to be a part of, then you can go ahead and go to the description box or the comment section, find the hyperlink for your group, and then that will be your reading. So I'm going to go ahead and move on to pile 1. Hey, pile 1, you all chose the deck with the butterflies on the back. Let's go ahead and get started with your reading. I don't know what deck I want to use first. What do I want to use first? Let's go ahead and use tarot. Let's start out with the tarot like we always do, and then we will keep it moving. All right, so let me go ahead and shuffle. All right, please give me a message for pile 1 regarding this risk or this leap of faith that they are wanting to take. Please give me the energy around this. What's going to happen if they actually do take this leap of faith? This is based on the energy that's surrounding you right now. We all know that we can manipulate energy and change energy. So if you get an answer that you are not happy with, there could possibly be something you can do to turn this around to work in your favor, okay? If you get something that is in your favor, then keep doing whatever you're doing because it's working, okay? So we got the 6 of Pentacles and the 5 of Swords. This is interesting. It could be you're wondering if you should accept somebody's offer for help. Maybe somebody's offering to do something for you or offering to help you, and you're like not sure. You know, this is money, King of Pentacles. Somebody may be trying to offer you maybe a job, or they may be offering you some money or some help or some assistance, but you're feeling like you don't know what their motives are behind it. You don't know if you really should take this job, because you don't know if they're selling you a dream. And then when you take this job, let's say you quit your job you already have now and you take this new job, is it going to be a bunch of BS? You could have just stayed where you was at. Like, yeah. We got the Fool card, okay? So it is something new. There's something new that you're thinking about doing, okay? And you're not sure if it's a good investment. You're not sure if this is a good investment here. With this Hierophant card, okay? I feel like somebody's offering you something. This person that's offering you something could be a Taurus, or you could be a Taurus. I do know that a lot of the Taurus I have dealt with, specifically in relationships, like romantic relationships, they do use money to try to keep you connected to them, because money is important to them. That's something that's important to them. So they feel like they can use their money to kind of make people stick around or see things their way when they've done something wrong. So this is the type of person that may do something to you and then try to buy you a gift or give you money. Or maybe you are thinking about quitting a job, and your job, and you go and gave them your 2 weeks notice, and they're like, well, we'll give you a raise if you stay. Something like this. Something about money, or possibly a new job or position. You're wondering like which way you should go with it. You possibly have multiple options, so you don't know which one. Yeah, 8 of Pentacles. This is definitely about work for a lot of you. This is definitely about work, or possibly even collaborating with someone. There's someone you don't trust that may want to be in some sort of business partnership with you. Or either you're thinking about getting a new job. So you're trying to decide, like, should I leave this? 2 of Wands. You're really trying to weigh your options and see how they are going to affect your future here. You got the Death card on the bottom, so you could be a Scorpio, or you're just really thinking about ending a situation and starting all the way over. Starting over can be very scary though. So I think you're kind of just like, should I stick with the Devil? I know. I'm surprised the Devil card didn't come out. We have the 8 of Swords. Yeah, you are really in your head right now. Whew, I'm trying not to sneeze. Don't sneeze. Okay. Y'all, my allergies and stuff. Y'all gotta just bear with me, okay? 7 of Wands. There is something shady. You're feeling like there's something shady connected to something that you're being offered. Either somebody's offering you something to come over and work with them, or someone's offering you something to not leave them, okay? And this is a relationship or a job. We got the Star card. So for you, we may have to go and do a whole different reading about which options, like more information about the different options. Yeah, Ace of Wands and the Star. I feel like you're being offered an opportunity that you really, really want. Like what's being told to you is basically exactly what it is that you're wanting, but you're questioning if it's too good to be true, possibly. There is some sort of new opportunity here. We got the Ace of Wands, we got the Fool, then we had the Death card. Like, there's definitely something new here that you're being offered, but you just feel like it might be too good to be true. We got the Strength card. You could be a Leo. Okay. 5 of Swords and 6 of Swords. You're afraid to move on to something new. Let me just do this. We gonna ask the question for those of you who are dealing with this specific situation. Should you take this new opportunity? Let's just ask. So for those that are being offered a new opportunity, what would happen if they take this new opportunity? Give me the energy around that, please. Please give me the energy around this new opportunity. We got Judgment and we got Nine of Cups. It's gonna be good. It's a good move. Whatever risk you're thinking about taking or move you're thinking about making towards something new, it's gonna be you walking more towards your purpose and walking in your purpose and walking in faith, and you're going to be satisfied by the time you're really like into it. It might be scary and it may be rocky at first, but the end of this is going to be the Nine of Cups. You're going to be fulfilled. This is the type of work that's fulfilling. You don't feel like your soul is being sucked away. You don't feel like you sold your soul. So this new opportunity is looking good here. And look, we got the ladybug on this card, which is, people say the ladybug is like lucky. So it's looking like it's going to be a good thing. Even if you, let's say you take a new opportunity, you leave something behind that's very toxic. You take a new opportunity, and that new opportunity doesn't necessarily turn out to be exactly what you want it to be. But, and you might not even stay with this new person or with this new job for too long, but you still won't regret leaving the other person or the other job. Taking this step is getting you in the mindset of not being afraid to make changes, not being afraid to take risk. Even if this doesn't work out exactly how you want it to, it's still a part of your growth. Because the next time you have to take a leap of faith or something, you won't be as afraid to do it. You're still going to be grateful that you left something else behind, even if you're leaving it behind for something that doesn't end up being your forever job or your forever home if you're moving, or the person that you end up marrying. You're still gonna be grateful, like, well, I'm still glad I had this experience as well, and it helped me to be able to take risk. It helped me to trust myself. It helped me to know that I can live without this person in the past. I can live without that job. I can step out and do new things, okay? We got the Strength card. Yes, this is going to strengthen you. This is going to strengthen your confidence in yourself, your intuition, your abilities to do things. We definitely got too many cards here, but I'll go ahead and say it's the Eight of Cups, the Four of Cups, the Queen of Pentacles. You want to leave this person. You want to leave this job. You want to leave and get out of whatever situation you're in. You're not happy in it. So even if you leave and go towards something new and it's not the best thing ever, you still got yourself away from something that was toxic. So even if this is just a stepping stone, it's not the total, like, complete last destination. It's not the final destination. But you're moving, you're taking steps that you need to take to get to your final destination. We got the Queen of Cups. This is all about emotional fulfillment here. You're not emotionally fulfilled wherever you're at or with whoever you're with. Not me dropping my phone. Hold on. Okay. You're not emotionally fulfilled with whoever you're with or whatever job you're at right now. We got the Ace of Pentacles and the Empress. Believe, you better believe that you don't have to worry about money. You can manifest very strongly. You can manifest money very strongly, but you just have to believe. You could be a Taurus or a Libra as well. Taurus keeps showing up and Leo keeps showing up, but you got this. Like I said, even if it don't work out exactly how you would prefer it to work, it's working out exactly how it's supposed to, okay? Our plans are not always what the plan of the divine is. We can try to plan, and have, you know, want things to go a certain way. And we don't even realize that the divine's plan is not the same. But Like, you're tapped in enough to know that you're going to be successful. So you're going to get the result that you want. But the path to getting that result may not look exactly how you want it to. Okay? King of Swords and King of Wands. Yes, there's choices. I told you, you have choices. You have choices. And it's hard to have choices. I'm a Libra. I know how hard it is to make choices. Okay? It is hard. Some people be like, well, at least you have choices. But it's like, I almost wish I didn't have choices sometimes so I don't have to make a decision. So, yeah. You definitely have choices, though. You have options. But you can manipulate energy. We got the Fool again. This is basically, to me, this is saying, go for it. Go for the new thing. It's too much energy around something new happening, okay? But again, use your own discernment. Two of Pentacles and the Emperor. Aries energy is showing up. Aries is showing up and Leo is showing up. That's two signs that are not afraid to just go for it. They're not afraid to try something new. They believe in themselves. They are confident in their abilities, okay? You can't tell them nothing. You can't tell them they're not going to be successful. They know it. You're being called to step into that energy. Everything is going to balance and work itself out. Okay? I feel like I could end it there and make this super short and sweet, but we'll keep going. We will keep going. Tell me more about what's going to happen. Ooh. What's going to happen if pile one takes this leap of faith? So we got the Spark. I am clumsy today. We got the Spark and we got loneliness. Some of you, although you have options, you may just leave this job and don't even try to get another job. You may just leave this person and not even try to get another relationship and just be like, I need to spend some time with myself and see what I want before I jump into something else right away. And that time alone is going to spark something within you that's going to tell you exactly what the next step is. Okay? Treasure. It's going to give you the map to find this treasure. Because you don't have so many outside things like taking your attention. We got Death. This is all about ending something. Jeez. This is pretty clear. Like, you should end whatever you're wanting to end. Again, disclaimer, use your own discernment and do things smart. Ain't nobody telling you to go out there and be dumb and just do stupid things. We're not telling you that. What is this about? Mistaken identity and sudden illness. This is what I feel like this is about. This has something to do with emotional fulfillment. You know that the relationship you're in or the job that you're in is not feeding into your life purpose. And it makes you feel sick. Oh, this is the sick card. Like, you literally, some of y'all have physical symptoms. I had that. I physically got sick because I was working in a job that was just it was draining my soul to the point where I had to be on high blood pressure medicine at the age of 32. And the doctors were like, we don't understand why. We're running tests. It has to be the stress from your job. There's nothing wrong with you to make your blood pressure this high. To the point where I'm recovering from all of the eczema. I don't know if you call them breakouts, but just having a whole lot of inflammation, which is what can cause, like, irritate your asthma. It can irritate your skin. Inflammation causes a lot of issues, and stress triggers inflammation. So I'm recovering right now. That's why you see I have like different skin tones right now. But that also sparked something within me, because if you don't know, I make skincare and all kinds of products, and it has sparked something within me to look for something that is more effective for eczema and hyperpigmentation. So I'm working on that, and it's going to be successful. So whatever it is you're going through could have caused physical illness, sickness, because your soul is not happy. But we live in a world where it's tricky to try to follow your soul path, because we also need to be able to survive. We need to be able to take care of our kids. We need to be able to pay our bills. And sometimes following our goals, our dreams, and all that doesn't necessarily pay off. It'll pay off eventually, but it doesn't pay off right away. And we got bills due right away. We don't got time to wait for years for things to pay off. So I understand the tug of war that you're going through, because I have and am going through it now. But we have rebirth here. This is the Phoenix card. This is also the Death card. This is Scorpio energy too. It's something that's pushing you to let something go and just go with the flow and see what happens. Because you have realized you're not getting the next steps. But we have a loss. You feel like you're definitely going to take a loss from this. You probably are. I'm not going to sit here and lie. You are going to have something that you lose when you leave this situation. Or if you leave this situation. And you're trying to figure out if it's worth it. Y'all know I'm OCD, and when one hair is out of place, it bothers me. So my hair is always going through not knowing if it wants to be straight, curly, wavy, puffy, whatever. So that's why I'm always messing with it. Okay. What else? What else? What else? What's going to happen when they take this leap of faith? Group number 1. We got together and we got work. I feel like there is definitely going to be someone or somebody is going to give you an opportunity that is going to be genuine. It is. It's going to be a new opportunity though. Not someone trying to keep you in a situation that you're trying to get out of. Trying to, okay, well, what if I do this? What if I do that? We got difficult truths and we got trust. So you are being asked to trust your higher powers and trust your own intuition. But there is something to do with a loss and some information that may not sit well with you. You may not be happy. You're not going to be happy about every little thing that's connected to this. But it's information you need to know. We have stay on target. So you're being called that even when you might get some hard news about something, don't let it take you off track, okay? Don't let it take you off track. We have moment of reflection. So there's something about the need to be alone. So if you have other people that are trying to weigh in and tell you what you need to do, you need to listen to yourself. You can hear other people out, but you need to make the decision for yourself and not to please other people or not to like, so that if it doesn't fail, then people can't say, oh, you should have listened to me. If people want to tell you they told you so, whatever. I've taken leap of faith before and it didn't work out how I wanted it to. And I wish somebody would be like, told you not to do that. I don't care if you told me not to do it. Just because it didn't work out exactly how I wanted it to doesn't mean it's not going to work out. It's just not working out how I want it to right now, and it's not the way that I want it to work out. But at the same time, my guides have a whole different way how they want this to go. And if I would stop trying to control exactly how I want this to play out, it probably would happen already. Sometimes you have to come to that conclusion, like, look, I need to stop trying to control the way this looks, okay? And just go with it. We have ruins. Tell me more about this ruins. Again, it's like there's nothing, wherever you're at, there's nothing else for you there. With this ruins card, there's nothing else for you there. We got message and we got storm, and then we got difficult truth. So there is some information you're going to find out that may help you make the decision, because it might be something that's so a secret, or some information that comes out that just seals the deal for you, and you're like, hey, yeah, I'm gonna leave this situation because this person went too far, or this job, they may come out with some sort of new change, and you just like, look, I'm done. Thanks for helping me make my decision, because y'all are being unreasonable now. So yes, something. And then we got unlikely ally. Somebody might come through that you didn't even realize would have your back. High drama and surprise villain. Not only unlikely ally, but we got surprise villain, high drama, and hidden agenda. There is somebody that you may find out was working against you this whole time and trying to turn you against somebody else. That person really was the one that is going to end up being supportive of you. Meanwhile, somebody that you thought was going to be supportive of your decision and try to do the best they can to help you, they're going to end up being the surprise villain. Because they're feeling threatened somehow by you coming into your own. This has a lot to do with you coming into your own and really following your life purpose. For whatever reason, that scares somebody. Tell me more for pile one. What's going to happen? Dang, why you got to call me back while I'm doing this reading? Okay, I'm going to have to call them back. Okay. It's a lot of drama going on today. So, yeah. I will call them back. Okay, so pile one. What's going to happen if you take this leap of faith? Tree of life, fertility, creativity, destiny, magical blessings. That's what's going to happen. Blessings. Your creativity is going to increase. Magical. You might not be able to fully tap in and really fully be able to see the plan that the divine has for you, because you're in such a toxic situation right now, to where there's so many people projecting onto you right now that you're having to transmute. You so busy having to transmute all this negative energy, you don't have time to sit and really listen to what your guides are trying to tell you. All right, let me hit him with the I'll call you back. Okay, there's something about balance here, because we got yin yang, creating harmony through balance, and we had a lot of cards of balance that came up. Hold on, child. Hold on, y'all. Okay, I'm back. Like I said, it's a lot of drama going on today, okay? Things are being uncovered, and yeah. We got intuitive communication, silent whispers of the heart. Okay, so I feel like you know exactly what it is that you want to do. You just may be a little bit afraid. And then we got sacred heart, passion, love, spiritual communication. So we got a lot about spiritual communication. We got a lot about intuition. We got cards saying that you needed to spend some time by yourself. Okay, your guides are trying to communicate with you what the next steps are, or something that you need to know, but because you have so much going on with the situation and other people projecting on you, it's hard for you to kind of like really fully hear what your guides have to say. But we have a hidden gift, a sadness, an ending, a new beginning. This is literally what I've been saying summed up in a few words. Sadness, an ending, a new beginning. Like I said, you're going to get some information that could be hurtful, but it's something you need to know. It's something that's going to help you feel more confident in the decision you're wanting to make. And like I said, there's something new here. There's something about a new beginning here. Okay. What else? Tell me more, pile one. If they were to take this leap of faith, give me the energy around that, please. We have remembrance, resurfacing of past feelings and emotions. So you may find out how someone may still be holding on to some sort of grudge when it comes to you. And that could be the surprise villain. Remember, we had unlikely ally and surprise villain. So there's somebody that could have been holding on to some sort of grudge that, you know, they've been acting like everything is okay and that they're rooting for you, but they're really rooting against you. So if you try to tell your goals and your dreams and the risks you're wanting to take, the leaps of faith you're wanting to take to this person, they may try to make you feel like, oh no, you shouldn't do that. They may try to put fear in your heart or something like that. They don't want you to come into whatever blessing it is you're about to come into. This person could have possibly gotten readings on you and gotten some information about some blessings that are coming your way if you do take this leap of faith. So they may know a little bit more about your destiny than they're letting on. But we got harmony, power, self-confidence, productivity. There's a lot about harmony and balance here. Like I said, you're really coming into your own here. And somebody knows when you fully do that, things are going to just take off for you. We have reflection, illusion, self-examination. So once again, another card saying there needs to be some sort of self-reflection here. We got eternal dance. To me, what's interesting on here is the path of least resistance, because I feel like that's the path you want to take. It's the easiest path to take, but your guides, your higher power is taking you on a different path, and it's not the easiest path. It's not the way, if you were to plan out a trip, you would not take the route that your guides are taking you on because it's a bumpier road. You are being told to go on the road less traveled, while you're wanting to go on the path of least resistance. That's the route that most people take because it's the easiest way, right? Your guides are like, yeah, no, it's going to be a little bit harder for you. We got something else about Moon Goddess. Repressed emotions. Somebody has repressed emotions about you. You could also be dealing with a Pisces as well. Pisces or a Cancer. We have the search. Feeling lost, confused, lonely. This person wants you to feel this way because that's how they feel about their life, okay? So, yeah, there's somebody around you that you don't need to listen to as far as how they feel like you should move in the future. You need to listen to yourself. Yeah, you need to listen to yourself and this is not saying not to heed wise counsel, but at the end of the day, even wise counsel sometimes, of course, they're going to tell you what makes the most sense, but sometimes the path your higher power is taking you on is not the path that makes the most sense. It is, and that's why it's called a risk, and that's why it's called taking a leap of faith. That's why we got chopped wood. It's not the most mundane path. It's not the path that makes the most sense. And I cannot blame people if you are asking them for their advice, for them telling you, hey, that's a big risk. I don't know if you want to do that. It makes total sense for people to say that. But you're really going to have to trust your own intuition. Fork in the road here. It's called a leap of faith for a reason. We got round and round. You're tired of your life going in the same direction over and over and over again. And in order for this big change that you're wanting to happen, that you're co-creating, that you're manifesting, you're going to have to do something risky in order to get a leg up in this world. You're going to have to do something risky. But not for you. You're not really a big risk taker. You do cost benefit analysis. You do pro and cons lists. You do all of this data, like reviewing the data and all of that, which is smart. I got a lot of Capricorn in my birth chart. I do the same. It's smart, but you're being asked to kind of just, you have to take the path that may not be the smartest, but it's going to make you happy in the end. We got happy, happy. Yeah, we got thinker. Like I said, you're a thinker. You're like, I need to do what makes sense here. But if you trust your intuition, trust your heart over your brain, we got the milk and honey. You will be led to the land of milk and honey. You will be blessed. Okay, so I'm just going to leave it there. Sorry, I got the phone call in the middle of your reading. This was going to be longer, but that kind of did throw me off a little bit. But I feel like we got the information that we needed from your reading. So I'm going to go ahead and move on to pile 2. Please let me know in the comment section if this resonated with you. Please like, share, and subscribe, and have a great day. Okay, pile number 2, you all chose the deck with the zebra print on the back. So let's go ahead and get started with your reading. This is once again in regards to what will happen if you take this leap of faith, okay? Please give me a message for pile 2. What's going to happen if they take this leap of faith? Give me the energy around what's going to happen if they take this leap of faith, please. Okay, okay. We got a good card. Starting off, we got the 4 of Wands. Okay. So this is a card of celebrations. And we got the Fool card. Okay, so that's letting me know you're thinking about doing something new, literally taking a leap of faith, okay? He's like literally about to like walk off this cliff, okay? So yeah, so far it's looking pretty good. We do have the 7 of Pentacles as well as the 10 of Swords. Okay, so you may be walking away from something that caused you a lot of heartache, a lot of pain, stepping out on your own, leaving a relationship possibly. We got the King of Swords, and then we had the 9 of Cups in reverse. So you're walking away from a situation where you were not feeling emotionally fulfilled or intellectually stimulated, okay? Tell me more about this leap of faith for pile 2. We got the 9 of Swords, the Tower, the World. Okay, so this is letting me know that there is going to be some sort of chaos connected to taking this risk or this leap of faith, or it may be a spur of the moment decision, like where you finally make the decision to do it. It may be after something happens that kind of pushes you towards making this decision, but it's not necessarily going to be something good that happens. There could be some storm that's coming, but whatever it is, it's going to push you exactly where you need to be. Okay, and we got the World card here. It's going to change your life for the better. Okay, but it may look a little bit rocky at first. We also have the 6 of Cups. Okay, so some of you may be in the midst of doing some inner child work right now. So this is how you're coming to certain conclusions about what it is that you want to do with your life. Maybe you want your life to look a lot different than how it looks now that you've done some healing work and some inner child work. Yeah, we got the 5 of Cups and the 5 of Swords. So you've come to some sad realizations, possibly about the way people have treated you in your life. Okay, this is people that you may have considered friends, people that you may have celebrated with, people who you thought wanted the best for you because you wanted the best for them. So some of you may be leaving some friendships right now. Tell me more about this leap of faith. Venturing out on your own is what I'm getting with this 3 of Swords. Maybe you are going to do a project with somebody, or you were planning on working with someone or doing something with someone else, taking this leap of faith with someone else, and now you're doing it on your own because you realize that person is not, like, you know, the best partner or the best person to try to do this with. We have the 7 of Cups. I hate that these cards don't like to focus. King of Wands, 3 of Swords. Yeah, this is some heartbreak energy. King of Wands, 3 of Swords. Someone could be a cheater. You could be in a relationship with somebody who is a cheater. Okay, and you're thinking about ending this relationship. However, you may be afraid to be on your own. There are some people who are afraid to be alone. We got the 2 of Swords and the Page of Pentacles. You feel confident that you can manifest, but you don't know how strong the manifestation will be, or you don't know how quickly it will happen. So you kind of just feel like this person is yours. As I say that, the Magician card comes out. Hold on. Why did my light just turn off? Okay, y'all, I'm back. So part of me wants to just stop doing this reading because I keep getting interrupted while I'm trying to do it. And I feel like that might be having something to do with some sort of leap of faith that you're trying to take. Like every time you get ready to do it, something may happen to like throw you off, or where you have to put your focus on something else. So you may be worried about, well, are those signs that I shouldn't do it? Because every time I'm trying to like do it, or every time I make up my mind to do this or take this leap of faith, something happens to interrupt me, or it doesn't go the way I want it to go, or something like that. So I'm gonna try to get through this reading and keep going, okay? But we do have the Wheel of Fortune and we have the Knight of Pentacles. So this is saying, although it does take time, it is not going to be something that necessarily pays off for you right away. It is something that is going to pay off for you, whatever this leap of faith is, okay? I'm hearing Dory from Finding Nemo just saying, just keep swimming, just keep swimming. Tell me more about this leap of faith for those who chose pile 2. For those who chose pile 2, please tell me more about this leap of faith. And I'm hoping my phone doesn't go dead while I'm doing this too. Tell me more for pile 2, please. We had authority figure in reverse. So this leap of faith or whatever you're wanting to do may be against what maybe your parents want you to do, or some sort of authority figure wants you to take a different path. We have the narrow path. They want you on the straight and narrow path. They don't want you to take a path that's risky. They don't want you to do this desire. They feel like, okay, you may have a certain passion or a certain way you want to live your life, but we can't all just live the way that we want to live. We can't all work the job we want to work. We got to worry about surviving, okay? So you may have someone in your ear telling you these, trying to put fear into your heart, okay? Trying to scare you, basically. And they probably mean well, but it's not really benefiting you. We have closed, no help here. Like I said, they think it's benefiting you, but it's not really helping you for them to keep trying to put fear in your heart about following your goals and your dreams. It's only creating confusion. We have confusion here because you're feeling a very, very strong pull towards taking whatever this risk is. But it's a risk. It's a leap of faith, okay? So it's going to require you to have to block out some things that people are telling you that actually make sense. They're not necessarily telling you things that don't make sense, but they're not being supportive of you following your goals and your dreams. And so what if I fall down and butt my head or whatever? I'll be able to get back up. We got reversal and together. And we got lessons from the past. This could be connected to a past life for you all. Something that you actually, this leap of faith is connected to something you wanted to complete in the past, in a past life, but you didn't complete it or were not able to complete it for whatever reason. Okay, so this is your chance in this lifetime to actually get it done. Okay, you may have been in this past life with this person that's trying to talk you out of or make you fearful of taking this leap of faith. Okay, they may have played a different role in your past life, possibly. We keep getting this mistaken identity card. I feel like the person that is possibly trying to scare you out of taking this leap of faith, maybe they wish that they could take the same leap of faith, or it's something that they possibly wanted to do as well. And because they weren't able to do it, they don't want you to do it either. We have choose your weapon. There's a sword and a pen on this card. You know how they say the pen is mightier than the sword? We have love here. So with choose your weapon, love and fear, this is just pointing out that love has a higher frequency than fear. Fear is very low frequency, low vibrational. So tap into love, tap into passion. Go towards people that are showing you love and showing you support. And I'm not saying that you need to find people that are just yes men, that when you clearly are about to do something stupid or that's just gonna hurt you, I'm not saying you need to have people around you who will just let you do whatever you want to do and not tell you the truth. But right now, in this particular situation, you do need to go towards people who are more supportive than people who are trying to find fault in what you're doing. We have message. We have wrench in the works. And we have plot twist. Okay, so this sounds like some sabotaging type of energy to me. Somebody may try to sabotage you, so that way they can be like, see, I told you, you shouldn't have did this. You should have listened to me. But you're going to have to trust yourself. Trust yourself and trust your own intuition when you feel like somebody's up to no good, because we do have the mischief card. Somebody is up to no good. Somebody does not want you to be successful. They don't want you to take this leap of faith and be successful. We have moving up here. It's going to make them feel some kind of way. And we have luck. But if you do decide to do this and take this leap of faith, you're going to be just fine. Things are going to fall into place. We have prophecy. You may be very discerning and very intuitive, and you may know this. Like I said, this person could have gotten a reading on you and found out what was going to happen in your life, all the good things that are going to happen, and they are trying to work against this right now. We have fresh start. You're going to get a fresh start if you do this, but letting go is here as well. So you are being called to let go of someone or something. We have great depths and knowledge. You have done the research you needed to do about this situation. Not surprise villain in something hidden. I'm telling you, somebody is out here doing things they should not be doing to try to sabotage you, and you're about to find out who it is. And trust yourself when you find out who it is. Okay, let me see what else. All right, y'all. So we have Magnolia, leadership and greatness. Whatever you're thinking about doing is going to lead you to leadership and greatness. Okay, so this risk is definitely going to pay off for you. And this authority figure that's currently in a position of leadership in your life, at least, maybe not for other people, but in your life, they have some sort of fear connected to you becoming a better leader than them for whatever reason. We have white pine, longevity and bright future. Whatever it is you're about to do, it's going to be something that lasts, and it's going to be something that creates generational wealth for you. Pine is used to manifest money, and this is white pine here, and we have longevity and bright future. It's given 10 of Pentacles type of energy. We have butter beans, counting, time cycles. You're going to have to hire an accountant, okay, to help you with your finances, because this is going to lead to, you know, great generational wealth. And then time cycles, like I said, this could be connected to, hold on, I dropped a card. All right, I'm back. So this could be connected to something that has to do with a past life mission that you did not fulfill in your past life. We have stinking cedar, vulnerability, and threat. Your success is a threat to people for whatever reason. Tomato, family and bloodline. Okay, so this higher, this, what did I say earlier? Authority figure. This is a parent for some of y'all, or somebody that you have a lot of respect for in your family, okay? But also taking this risk is going to help. This risk that you take is going to help your family. We have sugar maple, information and knowledge. You may have grown up in an area where you had these things. I grew up in the Midwest, and these things used to fall off of trees all the time. I never knew what they were called, but apparently they're sugar maple. So this could be confirmation to some of y'all, okay? But there's some information or some knowledge that you have, but it may be controversial because we have tobacco controversy. So you may be in a field that your family does not agree with. Like, for example, doing tarot. A lot of my family does not believe in that. They don't agree with it. So it is controversial for me to be doing this and making money this way by doing readings for people and stuff like that. So you may be doing something that your family doesn't agree with, but it's a part of your life purpose. So you're just going to have to block them out. You're just going to have to ignore it. Like, we have monkey ball, weight and rigidity. I used to see these growing up too. Some of y'all could be from the Midwest. I don't know if they have this stuff in the South. I'm sure they do, but I used to see these as a kid. So it could be something you've been wanting to do as a kid that you're finally going to be able to do, but it's kind of risky. You may have a good job right now that pays well, and you're thinking about doing something that you're not going to get a guarantee, like to make the same amount of money or consistently make it. You are going to be consistently making more money than you're making now. I just can't tell you when that's going to happen, okay? We have Archangel Root, receptivity, and female essence. This is about being open to receive, being in yin energy versus yang energy. So you have to be open to receive. If you want to be manifesting money and abundance and stuff, like, you have to be open to receive that. You could have some blockages up as far as being open to receive, okay? Hobblebush, maturity and experience. Something about your maturity, your knowledge, and the things you've gone through in life are going to be useful in whatever this risk is you're trying to take, okay? Like, you have the knowledge, the information, and the experience to do what you want to do. Now we got mischief and sabotage again. This time we got both of them on the same card. Yeah, there may be a parent that you need to stop telling all your business to and just do what you want to do, and then tell them about it when after you're done. So they don't have a chance to, like, come in and influence you and make you feel bad about the decision that you want to make, okay? What's going to happen for pile 2 if they take this leap of faith? Immediately, we got money path on the bottom and wind chimes. I told y'all, y'all are going to make money from this, whatever it is. Torch, spiritual development, enlightenment, awareness, and understanding. For a lot of you, this has something to do with a spiritual business, being a life coach, being a reader, something to do with spirituality. But we got financial pinch here. Like, it is gonna, like, temporarily, it will probably affect your money. Because especially if you're leaving a job and you're trying to follow your dreams, it may affect your money a little bit. You may have to be on a budget for a little while or whatever, but it's going to get better. We have tree affairs with your family. This is something your family doesn't agree with for a lot of you. But we have tower, solid success, solid foundation success with effort. So as long as you're doing what you need to do, you will be fine. We have caterpillar. Things will not always be this way. A change is coming. So it may not immediately go the way you want it to go once you take this leap of faith, but it definitely is going to turn out in your favor. Like, it's going to work out in your favor eventually. We have romance, celebration, party. Some of you could even be getting into a relationship or maybe possibly thinking about marrying someone that your family is not in agreement with, as far as they don't think this is the right person for you, or maybe it's somebody outside of your culture and they don't like that. We got secret admirer. You may not have met this person yet, but you might meet this person, and it might be somebody your family and friends are going to be like, no, absolutely not. But it's going to be like, you're going to be like, no, I really feel like this might be my person. And you're just going to have to block out the noise. We have barrel. You feel something is lacking in your life, perhaps love, money, or goals. Yeah, this is something that if you don't take this leap of faith, it's going to bother you that you didn't do it. Legs, stepping into a new experience. So I feel like you are going to be taking this leap of faith anyways, because like I said, it's going to bother you. If you don't do it, you're always going to be wondering, what if I would have took that leap of faith? If you don't, you could end up being very depressed. It says depression, anxiety, worry that someone is against you. You could be very depressed if you don't end up taking this leap of faith. We have Cain, pay attention to your health. I always give people the example. For me, I was at a job where I was basically being bullied, picked on, used as a slave and a workhorse, in my opinion. But I was making a lot of money doing it. But then my health started declining. So I had to make a difficult decision to leave that job for my health and my sanity. So this may be something you have to do for your health as well. We have rose, romance is in the air. So some of you, this is a job, this is a career, and for some of you, this is romance, okay? Jug, light-hearted, carefree time, and then peacock, beware of pride. A lot of people don't take leaps of faith because they could possibly fail, and then if they fail, then people have something to talk about. Don't be worried about if people talk about you for failing, or if it don't work out the way you want it to work, or whatever. Like, what do they got going on in their life? Are they brave enough to take the leaps that you have taken? No, they're not. That's why they're talking mess, because they're jealous, because they are not as brave as you are. You got to stop worrying about what other people say, and because people gonna find something to say no matter what, okay? So pile 2, it looks like it will be a good thing if you do take this leap of faith. It might be a little bit rocky at first. We do have to be a little bit realistic here. It could be a little bit rocky at first, but at the end of the day, it is going to be something that works out for you. And if you don't do it, you're going to always be driving yourself crazy, wondering what if, okay? So if this resonates with you, please let me know in the comment section. Please like, share, and subscribe, and have a great day. Toodles. Hey, pile 3, you all chose the this deck with the flowers and the seasons on it. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started because my phone might go dead, y'all. Okay, so let's go ahead and just get right into it. Please give me a message for pile 3 surrounding this leap of faith. Give me a message around the energy surrounding this leap of faith for pile 3, please. Give me a message for pile 3. Energy surrounding this leap of faith. We got the 2 of Pentacles, the Devil. You could be a Capricorn or have it somewhere in your birth chart, or this could have something to do with your job. Okay. And we got the 7 of Pentacles. We also have the Hierophant card as well. You may be looking at moving from a more traditional job to more of a job that's like having to do with spirituality or life coaching or something like that. You could also be a Taurus or have Taurus somewhere in your birth chart. You could be possibly in a leadership role once you do take this leap of faith, okay? Right now, I don't know if you see the full benefit of it or with this 2 of Swords, or you see that it could be beneficial, but you don't necessarily know if it's going to end up being beneficial for you. Like it's worked out for other people, but you don't know if it's going to work out for you. We got the 8 of Pentacles. This could be related to some sort of job where you use your hands. Maybe you are wanting to do more of a trade instead of being like more so in corporate America kind of thing. But at the end of the day, you may feel like corporate America is a sure thing as far as the finances go. So yeah. And you also are worried about competition. You may be trying to join a field that's very competitive and you're not sure if it's like oversaturated or if you're going to be able to beat out the competition. But we got the Ace of Pentacles. So yes, there is going to be a opportunity for you to make more money, a lot more money if you make this leap of faith regarding whatever this business is you're wanting to start. But once again, here we go with the Tower card. It's always gonna be some sort of upheaval surrounding taking a leap of faith, and that is what's scary to people. Major changes, and you don't know how it's gonna turn out for you. But we got the Knight of Wands, and we got the Magician, and we got the Fool. So you can do this if you want to do this. You can do this if you want to do this. You may end up needing some help from other people with the 6 of Pentacles, and you may not want to be in a position to need help from people, but there is going to be someone that's willing to help with this Knight of Cups. I don't know if you need someone to help you get in a certain door, if you need someone to help you set up a meeting with a particular person or company, if you need someone to invest, okay, you may need someone to invest their money. There's something that you're going to need from somebody else that you can manifest coming in if you want to. We got the Star card. Like if you ask for it, you can have it, but you have to be open to receive, and you have to be open to asking people for help or letting people know that you need help, okay? Yes, with this 8 of Cups and Knight of Pentacles, you are possibly walking away from a job or walking away from a partnership with somebody who, you know, you needed their money or you needed their resources. For some of you, this is a relationship or, like I said, a job. A business partnership, a collaboration. We have the Sun card. If you take this leap of faith, you are going to be just fine. You could be a Leo, have Leo somewhere in your birth chart. You could be an Aquarius or a Gemini as well with this Lovers card and the Star card. It's looking good for you. It's looking really good for you if you do take this leap of faith, okay? I'm trying to hurry up so my phone does not go dead, so forgive me for rushing. It's also been very difficult for me to get through this reading because I've been having so many interruptions, and on top of that, my phone's about to go dead. But I'm gonna keep going. You may be experiencing this in real life when it comes to trying to meet this goal or take this leap of faith. Keep getting interrupted, things keep happening to make you be like, I don't even want to just do it no more or whatever. But keep going. We have remembrance, resurfacing of past feelings and emotions. You may have some old mindsets that you got rid of when it comes to money and trusting in yourself and being confident that try to resurface. So you're going to have to deal with that when those come up, okay? Eternal dance, movement, wheel of life, path of least resistance. Don't we all want to take the path of least resistance? But unfortunately, most of the time, that's not the way. Like, when you're meant for greatness, because you are meant for greatness, you don't get to take the easy route. It's just not how it's designed, okay? We have lost love, surrender, healing, and release. Some of you did have to walk away from a friendship or a relationship. We have moonlight goddess, repressed emotions, healing, and reflection. You all do have some repressed emotions you have to deal with. Like I said, they're going to be resurfacing so you can be aware that they're there and so that you can deal with them. So that way, when you do take this leap of faith, they don't come back and then like basically cause you to not be able to manifest because you have these negative thought patterns. We have perception, beyond the veil of illusion. They can definitely change and alter your perception, these suppressed emotions, okay? So you are going to have to deal with that. Night wind or night wind. Facing fear, subconscious release and healing. You all may want to do some more work on your subconscious before you take the plunge. Because if you take the plunge right now, it seems like you still got some subconscious fears going on. And it may work against you, and then that's going to be the reason why you fail. It's not going to be because you weren't meant to take this leap of faith. It's going to be because you didn't work on your subconscious issues before you took the leap of faith, okay? So yeah, y'all might want to do some shadow work, inner child healing, all that kind of stuff first. We keep getting cards surrounding romance, moonlight, travel, romance, and potential. Ganesha, clearing away obstacles, protection, and guidance. Some of you may feel called to work with Ganesha, but there's also subconscious blockages that are obstacles for you, okay? So what I'm getting is, if you take this leap of faith, you'll be okay, but you need to make sure you work on your subconscious fears around money, being confident in yourself, that you actually deserve to do well, you deserve for people to help you, you deserve support. All of those kind of things you may want to work on before you actually take the full plunge, okay? Because if you don't work on that stuff first, then you may fail, and then you're going to be like, see, this was not meant for me. That's not the case. You just had some more healing to do. We got Archangel Root, Angelica, receptivity, and female essence. So like I said, you have to be open to receive. You may have some issues around receiving from people because you may feel like people always have a hidden agenda or whatever. And this love card came out, Rose. Some of you, we have love and sensuality. Some of you have, if you're wanting marriage, it's in the cards for you, but you may still have some issues around being able to accept love. And also just being able to accept support. Because maybe in your life, the only time people supported you is when they wanted something from you or they wanted to use it against you. But you're going to be in a place where you genuinely get support from people. We have collard greens, wealth and security. Your finances are going to be fine. You may be very worried about your finances. Like I said, you may be leaving something that's a sure thing for something that's risky. And you're worried about your finances, which is normal, and it totally makes sense. We have water, subversion, and defeat. Yeah, you're worried about this not working out for you. We have Jimsonweed, delirium, and confusion. You may be overthinking things and it's causing you to be confused. We got another card that's talking about perception and vision. Something about your perception. Sorrow and regret. You're feeling like, are you gonna regret making this decision? You may have family in your ear. We have the tomato card which says family. We have foul play here. I feel like you have been let down by a lot of people before, and people have not been supportive, especially family members and friends. So you're so worried about if you step out on faith with this faith and hope card. Some of y'all have spiritual gifts. Spiritual gifts in abundance is what this says. You can literally make money from your spiritual gifts, but you're so worried about failing because you know there's people waiting on you to fail. You just gonna have to do it anyway and be okay with failure, because it's not failure, it's a lesson. And sometimes we quote unquote fail because we have a certain plan for how we want things to play out, and in order to get to a certain result, and that's not how our higher power, that's not their plan. So the ultimate plan didn't fail, but your plan failed because you trying to do something opposite of what your higher power is planning for you. You're still going to get to where you're trying to go, but not necessarily the exact way you want to get there. Tell me more about pile 3 and this goal, or this leap of faith, please. We got hand, in need of help, assistance, and guidance. It's like you will fail out here if you're afraid to ask for help, okay? You got to be okay with asking for help and accepting help. Scales, keep your life in balance, okay? We don't want you to be out here being super needy and codependent, but we also don't want you to be hyper independent as well, to the point where you end up sabotaging your own self because you won't accept help. You have to use your discernment to know who to accept help from and who not to. But don't be afraid to accept help, okay? Carriage, a journey either physical or mental. You could also be a Cancer because this is similar to the Chariot card. Elephant, a long journey, either physical or mental, will leave you wiser at the end. That's why I said look at failures as lessons. You're learning from them, okay? You're figuring out what to do and what not to do. We have coins. Money will be coming to you. Your money is going to be fine. Quill, get back to the basics. You may have to start doing the work with working with your subconscious, affirmation work, telling yourself, I'm proud of myself, I'm successful, I'm protected. All of that simple stuff that we start off doing when we first become spiritual, and then we might forget about it. You need to go back to doing that to retrain your subconscious mind, okay? Casket, someone going out of your life or the end of a situation. So there is some ending that's going to be happening here. We got money path. A path with money is coming to you. So we've got coins and we got money path. Your money's going to be fine. We have temporary situation. It might not be when you first take this leap of faith, but that's going to be temporary. We have good fortune here. If you take this leap of faith, you're going to be fine. There may be times, especially in the beginning, where you're trying to find your footing and where you may not have as much money as you wanted to have. You may have to ask for help. You may have to ask for assistance, unemployment, whatever it is. Don't feel ashamed about that, okay? It's not going to be something that lasts forever, but you are going to have faith in yourself, a strong faith in yourself and your higher power, and believe in yourself. Because if you start wavering, that's when you're going to see things start to fall apart, because you're actually putting that energy out, okay? That's what I have for pile 3. I wanted to make it quick so that way my phone does not go dead in the middle of this reading. So hopefully y'all got the information you needed to get. Please let me know in the comment section if this resonated. Please like, share, and subscribe, and have a great day. Toodles!